Hi, so here we are for the second sort of part of the little three-part trilogy of tips using the volume control to vary, obviously, volume, but more importantly, tone of your guitar, and the tone control of your guitar to obviously vary the tone of your guitar. The problem with most tone controls on most guitars, even vintage guitars, expensive guitars, whatever, is that the tone control, I feel, cuts out way too much high end. So you have it all the way up, and you're playing and everything's great. When you turn it down, let's just say the extreme end of it, you turn it all the way down, okay? It suddenly sounds like this, like a blanket over your amplifier, or like somebody stuffs a pillow in the speaker or something. It just sounds so incredibly muted and lifeless. It's terrible. So I almost always change the tone control capacitor in my guitars. And the value I use, well, obviously it depends on the guitar, it depends on the pickups and everything. It would depend on the amps that you use too, but since I usually use the same couple of amps that react very similarly to my guitars, I take that out of the equation. But I do, vary a little bit around a certain value for that capacitor, and that would definitely be for another tip. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned to my YouTube channel. But anyway, on this guitar here, I have it set up so that the tone controls for both pickups, Les Paul has, the two tone controls, obviously. They're actually completely usable, all the way up from 10 all the way down to 1 or 0, whatever you want to call it. So they're completely usable. Okay, so I'm going to show you just real quick all the way up on 10, and then I'm going to put it down all the way down, and you can hear the difference. I have it set up so it cuts out some of the highs, but still leaves a lot of the mids, so it sort of gets like a nasally, sort of like a half, what they call like a half-cocked wah pedal sound. So I like it, so I can go bang all the way down on the tone control and instantly get that sound. And then obviously I can incrementally from 10 all the way down. What I like to do is, with my volume controls, is that I have a treble bleed circuit that I talked about in the last tip. And as I turn the volume down, the tone gets a little brighter instead of more and more dead, like on most guitars, most volume controls. So what I like to do is, if I need, I can then temper some of that with the tone control. So a lot of times as I'm turning the volume control down, I'm also slightly touching the tone control down, just to even off some of that treble bleed, because the way I look at it, it's easy. I can cut some of the treble out with the tone control if I turn the volume down a bit, but if I want the treble there when I turn the volume down a little bit, I can't really add it in, without having active electronics. I like passive. So, that's a way that I can sort of get the best of both worlds. Okay, so I'll play the tone control all the way up, then the tone control all the way down, and you can hear how both of them are completely usable sounds. Okay? That's all the way up. And that's all the way down. It's subtle, but there is a difference. All the way up. So, a quick modification, changing the capacitor on your tone control, then actually using the tone control is a great way to get some variety in your playing and make yourself just sound way better with very minimal effort and time. So, again, hope this helps.